All right, so today I want to talk about something. Whenever I say this, people always ask why. So the thing I say is I gave up video games. And everyone says, well, why? Why would you give up video games? So I thought I'd like to give a video about talking about why. It was a very deliberate decision. I have high aspirations for my life. I want to accomplish a lot of stuff, and that means I have to get very serious about how I spend my time. I do believe that how you spend your day is how you live your life, and when you crunch the math, and it's very common to average about 2 hours a day playing video games. If you crunch the math, that is 1 month of your life, or 1 month of your year, morning and night. And if you think of it in terms of like an 8-hour workday, that is actually comes out to 3 months. You have 3 working months out of your year playing video games. Whatever you do, 2 hours a day. So when I think about that, I think, okay, how do I want to spend that time? If someone said, okay, you now have 3 months to do whatever you wanted to do and accomplish whatever you want to accomplish, what do I want to do? And that is building things. I want to make more videos for kids. I want to make more of these videos. These are really rewarding for me. And in writing, and there's just so many things I want to accomplish in my life. And if I had to choose between all those things and video games, I'm going to choose all those things. And that's a big part of it. And then the other part of it too is these other things, making videos, writing, I'm drawing more, I'm doing more art. These things are transformative, right? It's sublime. It's a sublimation of I've had my fair share of struggle in my life, and so doing these activities helps me work through it and get a stronger sense of self, become a stronger person, more positive person. Whereas I find that when I play video games, I get a little jaded. I start to feel like, what's the point? And I don't like that side of me. So that's the reason why I gave up video games, and that's why I'm very careful with how I use my time. But on the flip side is I tend to get very critical of how I use my time too. So you got to be kind to yourself. You got to know, like Mr. Rogers in one of his videos said, you should be happy with how you're growing. And that's something I'm going to try to say a lot and reinforce a lot. I think when we're growing, we're seeing who we want to be, and we're seeing who we are, and we're sad that we're not who we want to be, but it's a process. And I'm going to make a video about that too, because I think, and just be happy growing. Anyways, that's why I gave up video games. Do you play video games? What do you think of that? Or do you have any other kind of guilty pleasure activities that take up time in your day that might be better spent otherwise? And what's your process? What are you going through right now?